Hey, this is with Maxim. Who do I have online right now with me? Hello, can you guys hear me? Yeah, Dogecoin is looking to break out of this little flag here. Looking really good. Terrence, hey man. Calito, how you guys doing? Vader. All right. I mean, after about 4 months, finally the Doge is awakened. Looking really good, man. Look like it is gonna try to break out of this almost like a bull pendant here. So it is looking great. Alex, Mommy reads. So Mommy reads. Yesterday you asked me if you should sell your Doge and buy Shib, right? And remember what I said. I hope that you did not get rid of your Doge and put into Shib, right? Because looks like Doge is moving. Hey, Mohammed. Yeah, remember yesterday during the live stream, I mentioned that. Let's see what is here. Let's go back to like the 1 day chart. During the live stream, I said even though those was retracing yesterday, but then right after it dropped by a step in, bounce right back up, and it continued to trade over this major resistance trend line. I mean, that was a good sign. And then today, it is due. I mean, I keep on saying that those is due. And now look at the volume. This is what I like. We've been looking for this. If the volume is not there, then I am not really like sure about this. But now with the volume spiking up like this, I think Doge is going to run big, and Shiba may have topped out, and now all the attentions are on Doge again. So, and this is like the 1 minute chart for Doge. It is forming this like bull pennant. I mean, it's very strong. The way it's running is very much like Shiba. Look like it's trying to break out. So Doge is gonna have fun now. I mean, this is really great. After Shiba, now Doge, and then I believe after that it's gonna be like BitTorrent or like Stellar Network. ADA is another one that I think is gonna run very soon. I mean, ADA is definitely is gonna do very very soon. The setup is there, and it been kind of like it been trading sideways for a while. So this guy, Ada BitTorrent, could be next after Doge. Yeah, see, it just popped out. It just broke out. Yeah, I mean, this is the pennant, bull pennant, broke out. Let's see if it can run up and reclaim this prior high there. Tony, yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Shiba ran up so much, and yesterday it spiked up a lot. That has that has a lot to do with the Robinhood announcement, and Shiba was on this very strong momentum, and that kind of like caused the price to spike up. But then what happened is when I saw this two possible top there, and now with Doge, it's like spiking up. A lot of a lot of people I know, I mean, make a lot of money on Shiba. Some of them they are probably taking off and putting those right now, and that's why we're starting to see Shiba is having a hard time um, continue this uptrend. Or if you watch the video I uploaded earlier, I mean, now it actually broke down of this symmetrical wedge. When I was doing the video, I think the price was right at this point here. And now it seemed to have like broke down. So just keep your eyes on Shiba. But Doge is looking good. It's up about 35% now. I'm so glad because like I started this. I don't know if you guys watched this swing trading series that I've been making. Uh, I this one here. I don't know if you've seen this or not, but on uh, let me see where it's okay. The crypto trading. The first episode I bought like Seller Network, and after that I sold Seller Network because I was looking at Dogecoin and looked like Dogecoin was about to move. That was like 2 weeks ago. So I sold Seller Network and I bought in Dogecoin about 2 weeks ago. So it seemed to work out really well. I've been holding for like 2 weeks. Normally, for a swing trade, I like to trade in and out, but with Dogecoins, I mean, I was betting on this big run. So far it is looking good. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for that for those to run up, and then after it top out, I think I'm gonna either get like Cardano or BitTorrent, and may even be like Seller Network. So hopefully it's gonna work out right. Hey Isaiah, there's more millionaires now with Dogecoin is spiking up, right? Also, Kotai is moving as well. I mean, Kotai is up 17%. I um, I uploaded a video about Kotai about 4 days ago. I mean, the setup is definitely there. Matic has been going up a lot, so I think Cellular Network would likely run very soon too. The thing is, like Bitcoin bounced up big today, and it kind of like get out of the head and shoulder pattern that I was afraid of. If we look at Bitcoin 4 hour chart, I think, yeah, this was what I was concerned about. See this here? The neckline, it broke down. That's when we saw that big drop yesterday. But today it seems like it is trying to cross over the 60,000. If Bitcoin can stay at 60,000 or above, then we're in good shape. But let's say if Bitcoin were to retrace and close today, which is 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, below 60,000, then just like watch out, be careful. Yesterday we watched the price of Shiba. Today we're doing it with Doge, which is really great. Look at it; it is moving up now. So it's already broke out of this. I would say this is a bull pendant. I mean, it should be able to kind of like eventually run to 40 cents. Steve, do you think those could hit $10 in the next 5 years? $10 has always been my target over the next 5 years. I mean, so I think there's a good probability. Hello, Oli, how are you? Yes, when you look at $10, the market cap would be, I remember last time when I looked at that. I mean, it's close to like probably like a trillion, okay? 5 years. Because in 5 years, many people were predicting that Bitcoin would reach about 400,000. That would put Bitcoin to about like 5 or 7 trillion. Jay, I agree. Let's get to a dollar first. I mean, getting to a dollar this year is still going to be a very challenging, I think. My prediction is I think by the end of this year, those will be trading at about like 70 to 75 cents. So if those can get to about $1 by the end of the year, then I'm very happy. Low roller, you're right. This is like the bottom of the meme coins. Hey, retail investor, man, they're taking over. Yeah, Shiba is kind of like hanging around like seven. Let me see here what Shiba is doing right now. Shiba, yeah, I mean it's still hanging over, trading over zero point 0.7. So far, it bounced up this 10 days moving average, so that's a good sign. But I still believe that the Bollinger Band is just way overextended right now. There isn't any news or any major catalyst is coming yet. I mean, the Robin Hood thing was a major catalyst. So we're probably going to see it slowly stabilizing and maybe trending downward a little bit. Polkadot has been going up really. I mean, Polkadot is looking good as well. It's a great project. Let's see here. I haven't done a an update. I'll probably have to do one later on today. It's been like running up, kind of like stabilize a little bit. Look like it may bounce up. The good thing is when Polkadot run, Seller would likely run as well. I mean, Seller ran up a lot, and it been in consolidation for the past 6 weeks, I think. I mean, looks like it's ready to run up again. Yeah, those market cap is definitely. I think Dogecoin get pissed off that Shiba overtook it, so it woke up, man. Low roller, you're right. I mean, the uh, the whales got pretty pissed off yesterday after Shiba overtook Doge. So now, I mean, what I like is the volume, man. We're starting to see this volume spiking up again. This is what I'm talking about. I mean, this here, starting to see this. Without this volume, you don't have this sort of like major spike up. Yeah, Shiba is down 10% now. Let's just take a quick look at Shiba here. 30-minute chart. Yeah, it's broke down here. Broke down from this little symmetrical wedge. But I mean, a lot of people makes a lot of money because when Shiba was like trading at around what is it like before the run up? I mean, it was like kind of like flat at point 5067, ran all the way to about like 408. So you look at like over 10 times the game in a matter of like a month. So lots of people are making serious money with Shiba right now. But just be careful because when you have this major spike up and the minute it's starting to retrace, it could be like as severe as well. But I hope that it's not going to be the case. I mean, last time I talked about is we look at about 78% retracement from the high. And at 78% retracement for Shiba, we are looking at the potential for about, well, hopefully that is not going to be the case here. At 50% retracement is about 0.47, 61% is about 0.37. Well, hopefully that's not going to be the case, but just be careful. Like I said before, don't be afraid of just taking some profit because the whole game is making money. And the only way to make money is to start, I mean, book some profit. Those night, long time no see. How are you? Ruth, yeah. I mean, if you have both, then hey, let's go. Jeff, Sacramento, how are you? What we need to see is more value. Waiting for those money to take off, huh? Look like it is taking off now, my man. There was this like major spike. Look at the volume here. It started around what is like 21:30 p.m. last night. That is about like what 9:30, and then just this big spike up. Volume. Look at this. Those night I am invested in Shib and those. Do you believe Shib would ever reach a dime? Let's look at this way here. Okay, let's see what is the market cap of Shib. Right now it is 38 billion. All right, let's just do some really quick math here. So right now Shiba is at 38 billion. Okay, 38 would it be? And the price right now is one, two, three, four, seven. So it's 40 and a seven. If we take 10 off, then we have to add 10 to the market cap. Take another zero off, add another zero to the market cap. Take another zero off, add another zero to the market cap. So at 7 cents, you are looking at 38 trillion with a T. Think about that. So you're looking at least 40 trillion market cap. If Shiba can ever get to about 10 cents. And if you look at like the entire US deficit, let's see here. USA deficit let's look at the total US deficit. Is almost 29 trillion. Okay. So the entire US deficit is 29 trillion. So is it possible for the market cap of Shiba to get to like 40 trillion? And that is for it to get to 10 cents. I have to say this, it's almost impossible. I mean, definitely not going to happen in my lifetime. Even at 1 cent, you're looking at like 3.8 trillion or almost 4 trillion. I don't think this number is going to happen in my lifetime either. So that's what we're talking about. I mean, look at this way here. If those, even I mean, if Shiba even get to about 0.007, which is zero point 0.7 of a penny, you are looking at 100 times the value of Shiba right now. So if you have a thousand, I mean that is like 100,000. That's still a lot. So realistically, it's not going to happen. Not in my lifetime. Maybe like my great great grandchildren, you know. But those night, no, it's not really disappointing, man. You know, look, Shiba already run up a lot. I mean, just imagine if you buy Shiba like early this year, you're already up like I mean 1,000 times. I mean, that is a lot. That is huge. Even if you just happen to buy Shiba like right around this time frame, I mean around September, you're already up 10 times. Where else can you get like 10 times the gain in a matter of a month? So I think the best thing we could do right now is just hope that Shiba would take two zeros off. So right now it is a 7. Let's see if we can take two zeros off. I mean, that is huge already. Morteza, well, I should not say that it's impossible. I mean, anything is possible, but the probability is very low because, like it or not, it's not really the price per coin, but the market cap is what counts. And like I said yesterday, believe me, right now, Shiba is getting to a market cap that is above 30 billion. It's going to be a lot harder for Shiba to run up. I mean, we're not going to see like, I mean, the 30-40% every day. It's going to be tough because, you know, the market cap, the minute it get like over 30 billion, it's hard to run up. Hey, those night, yeah, get a Tesla, you know? So, I mean, you know, you have Shiba and now you have Doge. They are both running. So, you know, it's looking great. Um, BitTorrent, yes, I think BitTorrent is gonna, it just gonna be a matter of time before BitTorrent is gonna run big time. Because of what? Because of this very strange buying volume right now. For the past week, all of a sudden, the volume picked up drastically. This is definitely smart money accumulating. And now, when you see this major drop in price here, right? Look, very low selling volume. And now, I mean, the accumulation begin again. The minute this guy finish accumulate, they are going to let they're going to open the floodgate, and we'll see a big spike up here. You mean like Stella? No, I don't have anything to say about Stella. Though. This guy is really disappointing. I mean, he just like doesn't move much though. It's I don't know. I mean, he's almost like a staple coin right now, not even moving at all. So yeah, I mean, Stellar, there's not much to talk about. No excitement at all. But XRP, the minute they settle that lawsuit, this thing can move. Yeah, I mean, look at this. I mean, it is forming this like very large symmetrical wedge right now. The minute he break out, look like he's setting up to break out too. If he break out, he can go to like almost $4. Matic has been, I mean, it's been running up a lot. Same thing with like Harmony One, but I believe that Harmony One is going to be retracing soon too. It reached my target price at 39, and it can bounce a lot higher, but it needs to consolidate. So I'm looking at Harmony One would likely go back to the 20s, consolidate, and then the next run. So I'm waiting to get more Harmony the minute it retraces. Harmony is a great project, very inexpensive blockchain. But right now, I'm not buying at this price right now. I took 50% off when it ran up. I mean, when it ran up and hit my target. So now I'm just waiting for the price. I would I would start buying back in when the price retraced to about 25 cents or less. So Charles, I'm doing really good. How about you? Charles, I have a uh, Patreon page. Okay, there is a VIP, um, and that I do like one-on-one. So you may want to look at like Patreon and see if you would be interested in that or not. I mean, many other people they are like subscribing to that, and I talk with them one-on-one. So I think the link to my Patreon is um, let's see here. Patreon is with Maxim Patreon here, yeah. That is the let's see what else here. Solana is a great project. I mean, I love Solana. I've been accumulating every time Solana dropped below 160 because 160 was like my max price to accumulate. So I was able to get some. And now Solana is pretty much kind of like it's briefly crossed over the all-time high. So now it's just going through this retracement. I mean, to build up momentum. And once it's get done, I mean, it's going to run up again as long as Bitcoin continue to trend higher. Can Solana go to 2000? It's really hard. I have to do a I have to look at the total market cap and do a long term projection. But I think my near term target for Solana is, I don't know, like 380 or something like that. Because last time when I did a video on Solana, it was building this really nice bull flag, broke out. And I think part of this breakout here could eventually take it to, I think, like 380. So that is kind of like my midterm target is for Solana after it finished consolidation would run up and run to 380 first. Hey, Doge, have a good day, man. Doge Night, thank you very much. And by the way, really appreciate your support. I saw you've been retweeting my video on Twitter. I do appreciate that. Um, Cardano, Cardano is due. I mean, the same things like Dogecoin. Dogecoin has been kind of like staying idle for a while. This is Cardano is next. I mean, right now at $2, it's a great price. Doge is looking really good. Hey, Bing, how are you? MKN is another one that I've been accumulating after it spiked out and then retrace. I mean, it was just like perfect to buy back in. I mean, it spiked all the way to 74 cents and then retraced to about 30 some. This thing is going to bounce again. Good project. Yeah, look like NKN is making a move. Yeah, I mean, this look at those broke out of this little bull pennant. What I like is it starts setting up this high here and high low. So hopefully it can continue that. But let's say if somehow those retrace, we want to make sure that those stay above 27 cents. Morteza Total 3. I don't know anything about that crypto. Let's see here. What is it? Total 3. Oh, crypto total market cap exclude Bitcoin and Ethereum. All right, let's see what it is. 928 billion. So it's been going up. So the altcoin is definitely, look at this. It's and really, I mean, a lot of this is due to Shiba. Shiba been spiking up a lot. Carrie, you must be extremely wealthy right now, Carrie, with all of the Dogecoin and Shiba. Carrie is a Shiba whale, also a Dogecoin whale as well. So she's like a double whale. JIK, thank you. I love you. I love you guys too. So Carrie is gonna move to Hollywood, right, Carrie? Buy a house on the um, what is like the Hollywood Hill next to Kim Kardashian. So look like Total 3 would probably continue to trend up, especially now with Dogecoin is making this move here. So my first target is for those to get to about like 40, 44 cents. I mean, we may not see it right away, but it may take a few days. But as long as the volume continue to be like this, then we are definitely in a really good position. But let's see. Your house is already expensive. Okay. Well, I was just kidding. Nobody want to. You definitely don't want to move to like the Hollywood Hill. They have a lot of problem, and I mean, gosh, who would want to live near like Kim Kardashian? You know? Well, hopefully those get back to 74 cents. V Change is also doing good. Zilliqa, I mean, Zilliqa is people ignoring Zilliqa, but this is a really, really good project as well. Yeah, I mean, Zilliqa is going to move too. Carrie, that's great, but I like you better than Kim Kardashian. I guess the problem is, I mean, we have all those like reality show with Kim Kardashian, and then we just, I mean, I personally just get sick of seeing her face though. Claude Luca, hey, long time, how you doing? Dana Point is great. Most of the intro on my video is from Dana Point, Carrie. Dana Point is beautiful. So, and it's definitely cheaper than the hill. So, Carl Luca, are you making money, my man? How do I feel about ICX? Let's take a quick look at ICX here. Oh, ICX. ICX is actually looking very good. I mean, it is just like building out this very nice cup and handle here, trading over the 50 days. Let's see here. And I really like the way that the volume is. I mean, the volume is spiking up when it's up, trending down. It's a little bit high, but then now when it's bouncing up, volume pick up. Consolidate, volume is low. I mean, that's really good. So when you look at this, the key here is it has to trade over the 10 days moving average. So you're looking at about on the safe side. I like to see this thing trade at about 210. If it can stabilize around like the 210, then it will bounce. And just look at a rough target for this here. I mean, a very rough target would be at about, let's see here, at about $4. Let me confirm that with this here. So let's say if it break out at this point, about right here, that yeah, I mean, you look at the potential for it to go to about 350 to $4. But right now it is still building out a handle. I mean, the minute you see it's starting to trade over the 10 days and stabilize over that, that is when you see that bounce. So right now it's still in consolidation. Um, you bought it at 45 cents. Okay, so just give it some time. I mean, look like it is starting to bounce up right now. The volume for those. All right, let's look at one now. I mean, look at the volume, and it's been going up. See this? Compared to like prior to this, practically no volume. Right here, see? Versus before. So this is a very good sign. I mean, I said many times, in order to get this major spike up, you have to have volume. And that's what we're seeing right now. And I mean, if you look at this 1 hour chart, I mean, this little like bull pennant broke out. So, I mean, it's going to go up. El Fleco. I'm doing really good. How about you, Matt? How about you? What did you miss? Um, you miss a lot. We talk about like Carrie, how she is a Dogecoin as well as Shib. Well, and we talk about she may move to the Hollywood Hill, and then after we talk about moving next to Kim Kardashian, she decided that Dana Point is probably better. So I'm just kidding though. Louis, New Jersey man. Cryptoker ship is opening the doors to us. The rest of us, the 99%, that we always have to settle for crumbs that the 1% throws at us. You're right. I think it started with Dogecoin. As far as ship goes, not taking in the burn mechanism. Carry. All right, all right. But diversify to me is the most important thing. But hey, you're doing well. So, you're right. Let's see here. All right. I will see you, Sir Charles Stecker. Elf Flecko. You still remember that $100 in shitcoin, huh? Well, yeah, that was a long time ago. I have to say that in the beginning, I didn't believe in Shiba. I called it like shitcoin. But after they make some change it, and especially with the Shib, what do you call that? Mental block. But anyway, yeah, I'm glad that you still remember. See, those keep on bouncing up now. Those keep on bouncing up. It's up almost 35%. Jeff, you're right. Thank you. Shiba swap. Yes, yes. That was to me that was a major enhancement. Shiba swap, ship swap, or something like that. Right. But let's go back to Shiba again. And Shiba is prime for the 50-50 strategy. And now, Claude Luke, you didn't watch my video. I just uploaded a video for Dogecoin this morning, and I talk about the near-term target and everything. Gary, you're right. Remember, don't be shy to take some profit. You can always buy it in later at a lower price. I mean, we've seen that in the past. And seriously, the same thing with Shiba. I mean, I look at the chart for Shiba. Oh, I mean, there's a very high probability that Shiba already double top here at 0.9. So let's say if anybody sell at around this area, they could buy back in somewhere around this area here within the next like few days or a week or so. Because I mean that's just how things work. We've seen like the price spike up and then retrace. So let's say if you sell at this area, you can buy back low like this. That is something that we're gonna see. But hey, if you're holding it for long term, let's say 5 years, then it's okay. Just leave it there. If not, I mean, I like to do what I call is the 50-50 strategy. The minute the price spike up to my target price, I take 50% off and just wait for the price to retrace to my target and put all back in again, less tax. It is, I mean, Alfleco, yes, I think it's very risky to jump in Shiba right now. If I'm correct, then Shiba is in the process of retracing. So just wait until the price kind of like stabilize first. Once it's stabilized, then you know it kind of like find bottom. Then that's the best time to jump in. Otherwise, you might catch a falling knife. But those, oh my God, those is looking very strong. See this? It's up 35% already. If those can do something like Shiba did yesterday, up about 60-70%, Elf like you welcome, man. That's right, Anthony. Wait for Shib to consolidate. Jeff Sacramento, what is a good entry for Shib? Based on what I see, and obviously I could be wrong too. I would say around this area here, which is less than zero point 0.5. I mean, I would not touch Shib right now, but the minute Shib get down to about zero point 0.5, and then once it's stabilized, that would be my target price. scary. People could buy this weekend. They're getting their accounts approved. You could be right too. I mean, that is like a wild card that because of Robinhood. And if that is the case, then we may see the price bounce up a little bit. But I still believe that Shib right now it's way overextended now. It's just need to kind of like retrace so that the Bollinger Band can contract again and then build momentum. Anthony Dingman, do I mess around with Polygon? You mean like play around with Polygon? No, I don't play around with Polygon. But what I do is like I also have Polygon. I have both Polygon and Seller Network. Quiet Storm. Let's look at like how many we want. I mean, if we look at this here, um, when Harmony first ran up, retested this prior high. This is the first retracement and consolidations. So when we look at this here, I bet it's roughly about 60, about 61.8. I mean, I can't see this. Let's see here. 61.8% retracement. So that was the first major retracement. And then it broke out of this like cup and handle right at this point here. This is the cup here. Handle. Let me clear this. This is the cup, the handle. Broke out my target at 39 cents. So it already touched our target. Now it is retracing. And that's why I think it could possibly retrace down to about the 25 or even a little below the 25 cents. And then the same thing, it would consolidate and I think it would bounce again. Because again, look at like the Bollinger Band. The Bollinger Band is way overextended also. So that's what I think. I mean, right now you may see the price run up to about 39, but it's going to be really tough. I'm not saying that it couldn't, but there's going to be a lot of selling pressure at this point. And more likely, we may see this sort of like a retracement, very similar to this. Look at this. Doge is up 37%, guys. Broke out of this bull pennant. It's going to try to retest this prior high. Let's see if it can cross over that. But the momentum is very strong. Luca, it's already broke through 32. It is trading at 32.6 now. You probably mean like broke through at the high that it set earlier this morning, which is 33.4. Anyway, Cotai is spiking up big too. I don't know if anybody buy Cotai or not. But I make a video about it just like a few days ago. Look at how much it has spiked up. Really nice setup. Bull flag, little bull flag, little bull flag. Run up, another bull flag. Running up again. This guy has a lot more room to run up. Go tight. Love this project. Let's see, Kotai. Oh, you bought Kotai 2 days ago. I'm glad. Yeah, I mean, this guy is looking really good. The little cup here broke out. Now it's forming this like bull flag here. Breaking out again. Carrie, why is Doge doing so well? I don't know of any real news that could like propel Doge. The only thing I can say is like based on the chart. And if you, I mean, and you've been watching my video, I've been saying that it is setting up and it's ready to run. I mean, just this is just pure technical here. Even a couple of days ago, I mean, when we look at the chart here, um, say, I mean, just like 2 days ago, you know, surely, but slowly, but surely. Yeah, I mean, even like 3 days ago, I said like Doge is ready to run. Why? Because of the setup on this chart. And it could also be that the well is, I mean, they are piling in right now. That's why we see this sort of volume is spiking up. But you know, it's not like Tesla is accepting Doge yet. I mean, there isn't any real news. Wow, it's at 33 cents now, up 40%, almost 40%. It's crazy, isn't it? It's going to retest this prior high. Let's just draw on this line here. There it is. So now, I mean, this thing is moving like Shiba was doing yesterday. The volume was low, but the setup, excuse me, now you see the volume pick up today. Let's see if Doge can get over that. Luna, hi, how are you? Carrie, you are good luck. No, I think it's you, Carrie. You with your candle. You have that lucky candle. That's why. I remember like the first time when you mentioned about the candle on Discord. That was like about 3 weeks ago. Then after that, I mean, we have Shiba went to the moon. And now Doge, it's you, Carrie. You are the good luck charm. Yeah, I mean, this is the prior high this morning. Look like it's gonna try to test that. If we continue to have this sort of like buy volume, it should be able to cross over that. Shiba is down 11%. Yeah, I think the attention is on Dogecoin right now. So yeah, I think Shiba pretty much top out during this run up here, double top, and now it is dropping below the support of this symmetrical wedge. There's a potential for it to retrace now. So the top performer today is definitely Dogecoin. Um, Anchor is up 12%. That's good. Coldtie is up 19%. Matic up 15%. Harmony 12%. Those are like the big guys. Does anybody have Quant? Quant is having some trouble right now. I did a video on Quant like about, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago on my OptionZilla channel. And I was really concerned about this the signal here, which is the 10 days drop below this 50 days. Normally when we see that, that is like a bearish signal. And that's one of the problem, like Quant is really having problem following the rest of the altcoin and trend up over the past 10 days. Yeah, it looked like it's bouncing up right now. Dogecoin is. Look at that. Looks really nice. Look at that. It's getting very close right now. Come on, Doge. Definitely, there's some pushback. Let's see if Doge can kind of like retrace a little bit, stabilize, and make another push up. Claw Luca, do my voodoo thing. Wow, the way Doge is running right now, I don't think we even need any voodoo. What we need is morphine. Where is morphine? We need morphine to go and clean his toilet. Carry the crystal ball says 40. Let's see if it bounces up right at that point. Let's see if it bounces up this. Carry, don't worry, it's just temporary. I think it's going to go up and retest it again. But I mean, when you look at Doge, definitely the momentum is there. So it may swing up and down, but the trend should be upward over the next few days. Yeah, I mean, it's a huge, big spike up on huge volume. So I expect this thing to eventually run up and hit my target price. The over the next like couple weeks or so. I mean, my target is 53 cents. Let's see if it let's see if it bounces off this. I wonder what is the market cap for those right now. Almost 43 billion. It overtook Shiba. Yeah, hopefully this is support for it. Yeah, hopefully it's gonna bounce up right now. AVAX. ICP is a project that I like, but it's been kind of like it's not doing much. I mean, this guy is also due for a big run as well. BitTorrent. Well, I mean, it has really unusual volume activity. So I think big money are definitely accumulating BitTorrent right now. So it's just a matter of time before we see BitTorrent's going to spike. All this like very strange buying volume here. I mean, this is big. So I've been accumulating BitTorrent. So Doge is looking really good, everybody. I mean, look like Shiba is slowing down, and now the attention is back on Doge. So for the next few days, hopefully Doge would do the stuff that Shiba did 2 days ago. Then we would be in really, really good shape. But anyway, I have to run. So have a great day, everybody. And tomorrow, if those continue to bounce up, I'll probably go live again. I believe like after those, we're probably going to be looking at like Cardano, BitTorrent, and Solar Network as the next one that's going to be running. So have a great day, everybody.